While the Red Sox never got the power source that they wanted, there is one player that is ripping it up in the WBC and as well as spring training. Our boy, Jarren Duran. Can he carry this over into the 2026 season? At the start of the 2026 offseason, Craig Breslow acknowledged the Sox, they need that home run power. Not just for the season, but as well as something additional that you need to make it further in the playoffs. And the 2025 playoffs gave us a great example of that. That good teams go forward with the power stroke. Losing out to Alex Bregman, Pete Alonso, and as well as Kyle Schwarber, Craig Breslow decided, well, we're going to go a different direction. Trading last minute for Caleb Durbin, signing IKF, shored up the infield with exactly the direction that he decided to go in. Boys had got a little pop, but play good defense, and can get on base. We're looking for those scrap players. Remember Pedroia, Kevin Youkilis? And during that time, there was one player that kept running in the rumor mill. His name was Jarren Duran. And up until a few weeks ago, his name was still attached to Isaac Paredes in a trade with the Houston Astros. That's after getting Caleb Durbin and still having IKF. Before running off to the World Baseball Classic, Jarren Duran was lighting up the stage at spring training. In only 12 at-bats, he had 7 hits, 3 of which were home runs, and 5 RBIs with a batting average of a .583 with 1 stolen base. World Baseball Classic was no different. In 15 at-bats, he has had 5 hits, 3 home runs, and as well as 5 RBIs. Batting average has dipped a little bit to a .333. Of course, he's facing a lot more tougher competition, but it's still showing he's hanging along with the power stroke. And by the way, he's still added 2 more stolen bases in the Baseball Classic. So in total, out of 27 at-bats, he's had 12 hits, 6 home runs, 10 RBIs, and a batting average around .444 with 3 stolen bases. To be honest, that is one hell of a hot start. The real question is, can he carry this over into the season? Preseason, spring training, you're facing a mixed blend of play. World Baseball Classic, though, you're essentially facing the best of the best. And he's still lighting it up. This Jarren Duran is on fire. Let's dig in and talk about Jarren Duran. Who is he? Jarren Duran was drafted by the Boston Red Sox in the 7th round in the 2018 draft. The Red Sox, aside from Duran, has had some success in the past with drafting players in the later rounds, with them becoming future stars, such as Mookie Betts, Kevin Youkilis, Christian Vazquez, just to name a few. Oh wait, Wade Boggs, he was also drafted in the later rounds as well. When Duran was drafted, he was a second baseman out of college, and his biggest highlight was his speed. His power, not so much, but he did have high contact. Without getting much into details, Jarren Duran does have a history of mental health. He has overcome a lot of challenges. And baseball, probably just like any other sport, is a very mental draining sport. But in 2026, Jarren Duran has a new approach to help himself out at the plate, on the field, and as well to ease his mental side. And after following Christopher Smith's question, Duran, his exact words were pretty simple and basic. Honestly, just don't care. So that's it. Duran's new approach is, I don't care. Which is not a bad approach. To some fans, that may seem like he's saying, hey, I don't care. I don't care about baseball. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. But that's not what he's signaling here. What he's signaling is he's trying to get all those rumors and all the negativity shaken out of his head, so this way he can relax, have a nice approach at the plate, and do what he's meant to do. Perform and excel at baseball duties. And even with that Mass Live article, he echoed those words by saying, I'm just trying to stay at an even level. I'm not trying to get too high, and I'm not trying to get too low when he's facing a pitcher at the batter's box. The good thing for Duran, though, is he has a lot of family support and as well as friend support. Given his history, though, of not coping out with stress that well, having that good circle of family and friends is really what all you need. And coming into this season with the I don't care approach, I'm digging it. I'm saying, Duran, just go for it. 2024 was a historic season for Duran. His WAR was a 6.7, while contributing to 21 home runs, 75 RBIs, and as well as 34 stolen bases. He was on fire. 2025, well, writers, spectators out there all said he tailed off. He had a 4.7 WAR in 2025. Defense has always been the question mark for Duran, and we know that the outfield for the Boston Red Sox is pretty chocked up full. And with Yoshida being in DH, where is he going to get playing time? Because even though his defense is in question, when he's on the base paths, this boy can be a game changer. And that's not something you want to trade off to another team that you could face in the playoff. And to put icing on the cake, he has added power to his repertoire this spring. The real question is, can he carry this over into the 2026 season? We've already seen he can produce a little bit of pop. But what he's showing right now is that he's going to be able to hang with the big boys. Personally, at this time, I don't see any rush to trade Jarren Duran. We have the starting pitching that we need. He's not a free agent until 2029. He's cheap and cost controlled. But where are we going to put him? As this season's coming into play, Alex Cora, he's got a job on his hands. He wants to make sure that Jarren Duran stays consistent. And the only way that I can see in doing so is not bouncing him around from DH, a bench role, or even at some points in the outfield. They got to find a route for this player. And if they do successfully, Jarren Duran, we could see some really big things coming up in 2026. 2024 kind of started as maybe a possible fluke year. But the way he's popping off right now, we could see some real special things. This is Jeff with Talk Sox. Let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling about Jarren Duran in this upcoming season. We'll check you all out later. Bye-bye.